this one, Eric?
Well, in terms of skin, I love me the Vino. The Vino is one of the best skins in the game. And I don't know much about Faye. I've seen Zaevinn a bunch before, and Zaevinn is crazy on the blasters sometimes, but I'm looking forward to see it.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be getting into our first game here. Let's see what's going on here. Faye, I mean, turning me down right now. Zaevinn is kind of racking up some damage, but if there's anything we know about terrorists, I mean, you can rack up some quick damage all around the axe, whether it's axe, whether it's hammer. I mean, just explosive signatures we're seeing. I mean, Faye already utilizing some of these signatures while able to hit there. A nice well placed there, and like you said, man, it's going to be a treat to see the blasters, and we're seeing Zaevinn with the blasters coming down, gets that first stock out of there, and already, I mean, he swaps over the orb, he swaps out the orb and sticks on the blasters. It seems like Zaevinn just wants a full blasters gameplay. I mean, we've seen the Moises blasters over on the Knicks here, and a lot of blasters coming out in tournaments, not only our tournament here today, but just community tournaments in general. Faye missing that, I mean, true kill from combo there. To the left, to the knockout there, but still, Zaevinn's gonna live another day. Rack up some nice damage here. Nice dare, nice 3-piece combo in fact. Another one perhaps. No, gets the 2-piece this time, going for the side stick, and I mean, the lead is just massive, but Faye, with a big grab pound connects and leads to the knockout, finally tying up the stock count here. And I mean, what a start coming in from Zaevinn. I mean, such a nice lead. Already looking to take out his second stock. It seems like he's trailing right now in this game, number 1.
Well, let me tell you, it's been already an incredible cut from this Terrace. Even though he's behind, he's already bringing it back. It's not even, he's not letting this game go. But it could go either way already. I see the Terrace his stocks are lasting quite a while, much longer than these Beatles. But maybe it'll change in the end of this game.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of the damage lead that Zaevinn was able to build up, I mean, Faye has brought this one, I mean, to the wire, to neck and neck here. All he needs is one good knockout, and that's going to be it. A double headlight somehow connects, and Zaevinn, I mean, gets hit by recovery, and just like that, Faye is going to be tying this one up, tying up the stockouts. And I mean, like I said throughout today, man, it's neck and neck between any of these players in these tournaments, man. These sets have been going to game 5s, game 4s. I mean, it's been going down to last stock situation, last hit situation, like we saw, I mean, coming in from that first set that we saw in the winner's side here. But I mean, this one here,
where you found these players on. They're basically all
just like that, Zaevinn gonna be taking the first game here. 488 damage to 455. I mean, you saw a lot of the lead being built at the start of the game. I mean, Zaevinn, with such an early stock he was able to take, but honestly, that lead was quickly brought back. Faye fought back and was able to, I mean, bring that down to last stock situation, almost last hit situation, and I mean, it's just, I mean, it's just, I don't know what else to say. That I think we have another possible game 5 set on our hands here. But one thing I do want to point out, I mean, we're on elimination side here, so there is that extra pressure of obviously whoever loses this one is going to be going home today in a 6th place finish, I believe? No, not 6th place finish, 7th place finish actually. So I mean, this is kind of make it or break it here. If you want to go ahead and I mean proceed into the top 6, and obviously like I mentioned at the start of today's stream, top 6 does receive codes. If you want to go ahead and get, you know, a cut in the prizing, you're gonna have to go ahead and win this matchup here. So a lot on the line here between these players. And right now we're already seeing that Zaevinn starting up good here in this set, 1-0 in his favor. We're gonna be getting to game number 2, and we're seeing that we are seeing that FaZe making a swap over to the Magyar, going to be dropping the axe and actually going over to the Greatsword. I mean, Greatsword has not been in, I mean, it's been seeing better days. It's seen better days, but it's still not in a too bad shape, I would say. Magyar, we honestly don't see much Magyar players, other than like in NA, you might see like Seiku's playing some Magyar, but other than that, oh my goodness!
This is why I picked the Magyar.
What the heck, the hammer just annihilating the first stop from Zaevinn. Zaevinn is on the back foot already to start off this game number 2 here.
You were talking about the Greatsword. You should really be paying attention to these hammers. This is why Faye takes the hammer. This is why Faye takes the Magyar. But maybe he's still putting out some work on the Greatsword right now. Magyar's kind of a crazy pick. No one picks Magyar these days. No one likes a slow legend as Magyar, but Invincible Faye here is making it work.
Yeah, indeed. So Faye right now already taking the second stock, and it just seems like the Magyar is just such a counter pick to what's to this Reno. I mean, it seems like Zaevinn just does not know how to fight this Great Sword. He does not know how to fight the Magyar Hammer. And right now he's looking to take the first stock out of Faye, whilst Faye is looking to rack up more damage and to take this last stock from Zaevinn. I mean, Zaevinn is so on the back foot right now. The Great Sword is just racking up so much damage, and Insane almost connected, and Zaevinn somehow managed to escape that one. But Zaevinn, I mean, looks for the orb to get the knockout, goes for the GC Instinct, not connecting. Faye on the ropes here, but doesn't make it back. Picks up the fresh Great Sword, gets hit by a Seer. Faye though, what's that GC sightseeing? What are we doing? Somehow,
it works.
You cursed him, right? You cursed him.
But I don't know what you were saying earlier. All these moves being extra close, but Zaevinn here, he doesn't want to do that way, I guess. Or Invincible doesn't want to do that way. He wants to take this with the lead. He's not letting this game be close. I don't think this is going to be a game 5 anymore. I think Invincible has time to take this Bino out. Maybe we're going to see another swap from Zaevinn. But yeah. This Magyar here is looking insurmountable.
Indeed, it's definitely looking insurmountable, but you know, Zaevinn is answering back a little bit with whatever life he has left over on this last side, but a nice GC sidelight does connect and lead to the knockout. And just like that, in 479 damage, Faye is going to be taking this game number 2 and it's tying up the set count 1-1 right now. I mean, we kind of look at that first game, how back and forth that it was. I mean, Zaevinn started off with a lead and Faye brought it back down to a last stock situation. Faye showed that they could adapt in that mid-game setting and able to bring it back. And I mean, this game just seemed like a total swap. It seemed like Faye was in control, they were in the driver's seat, and they just had a full download onto Zaevinn. And you know what's surprising to me is Zaevinn once again locking back over on this Reno pick, locking back on the Bino, just confidence coming in from him, and he's like, you know what, man, I don't care if you're picking Magyar, I don't care if you're picking Terros, I'm not sure, you can pick any Hammercraft you want, bring them all, I'm gonna go next, and I'm gonna go and win this game number 3, and that's kind of his mental right now going into this one. Same map as well too, no swaps whatsoever. Gonna be running it back from game number 2, and I mean, starting off, we're seeing is that Zaevinn starting off with some nice strings over onto the blasters, and it seems like, I mean, Zaevinn, I would say that he had utilized the orb a little bit extra in that game number 2. Now we're seeing him start off over on the blasters, and it's looking like a complete different story here. I'm not sure if you're seeing what I'm seeing here, but it seems like Zaevinn's blasters is hooking up.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was also wondering what's going on in Zaevinn's head right now. I don't know how he could go back on the Bino after this, especially he said he's on the Lucian main. But I guess he saw this, like, he knew what he was doing, and he took the first stock just like that. I shouldn't have added him. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking about these players, because everything I've said so far, these games being close, these games being far, it's all been wrong. And these players, they just have a game plan of their own. There's nothing I can do about it. The script is not written.
Even though it's been like, even this game has been like completely different, right? Even like last game had been completely different. I mean, you still see that Zaevinn started off in game number 1 with a lead, and then game number 2 you saw Faye started off with a lead. I mean, it's been kind of, even though like these games now have been kind of like players establishing their lead on their own, it's been kind of like the reverse happening, like in the next game perhaps. So it's still been kind of neck and neck in terms of the set wise and not kind of the stock wise. So right now we're seeing that Zaevinn still holding his first stock here somehow and still racking up some nice damage on the second stock of Faye here. But a nice recovery is going to finally take him out, tying up the stock on here. Once again, the lead has already been established from Zaevinn, but can he push this lead even more? Can he take out the second stock here from Faye?
You know, with Great Sword, it can be, it depends on the player. It's different from player to player. Some players are really good at killing, some people struggle with it. But he's going to be fishing out for these aerials or this one giant string he needs to wrap up the damage here. But Bino, whatever this is, he's ready to take this stock, and he's right there. But you know, with that Magyar defense, he's actually going to need a little bit more damage than that.
I was just about to point out that the Magyar, I mean, pick here, I mean, the defense is going to come into play as well too. You're going to have to fish a little bit harder for these knockouts, but a nice 2-piece combo. True kill confirm is going to lead to the knockout off the top of Small Wars Zen. And just like that, Zaevinn once again still maintains his lead somewhat, but it seems like Faye could definitely bring this one back with one good hammer combo, and that's going to be an honestly a nice. That did not knock out, but I think the next combo should here. Nice nair. Doesn't even need a combo. It doesn't need a string or anything. Just like that, tying up the stock on. Like I said, I mean, it's been neck and neck. Shows just how close in skill these players are. And I mean, it's definitely anybody's game here for that game number 3.
You know, I think you're exactly right about that. This game started this game is ending just as it started, basically even. They're both orange. They need it. It's basically gonna come down whoever's better at killing here, because their damage is. That's it. It looks like the great sword is better at the killing, but Zaevinn just didn't have enough with the Pinot, and it looks like the Magyar takes the win at the end of the day.
Yeah, but we did see a lot of, I mean, signs of Zaevinn. I mean, locking in, he had a lead for the start of the game, but just somehow the lead slipped away, and then Faye just quickly picked it up coming at the end and was able to take that game under their control. But if anything, going into this game number 4, I'd expect the swap coming in from Zaevinn. And just like that, I mean, wait, he's playing the exact drip for the Qatar Trials. I mean, this was the exact Art Deco, the Hunter skin. I mean, this guy legit took it like right out of the graphic.
Well,
I mean, I don't know if
it's probably just his favorite skin, because Hunter, isn't it? It's one of the newer crossovers, isn't it?
It is a Lucian crossover, and you know, he is a Lucian. I mean, like we said, level 51 Lucian coming out from him. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely, I would buy the Hunter skin about Lucian, man.
This is how it should have started. I don't know why he was on the B now. Maybe it's because the skin is even better than this, in my opinion. But this is what he knows most. This is what he knows best. This is what he needs to pick up the set. Because, you know, if he loses this one, he's out of the tournament.
Right, out of the tournament, because we are in elimination side. I mean, I could explain the kind of the Reno pick a little bit. I mean, he's been practicing it, like I mentioned. He's been practicing the Reno picking, so he's going to try it out in tournaments. I mean, you know, this is legit the day right before EU Spring 2s as well, too. I'm not sure if he's going to be competing.
See, these are the last I'm talking about. This is like 4, 5, 6, 7 hits just unanswered. He is not letting this guy come back to stage.
Yeah, just a single blaster, or well, too. It's not even blasters, it's just a single blaster that he's holding. Okay. I mean, he's going to answer back. For real. That Sensei connects, and just like that. With one good ending, that's all it takes. And Zaevinn is going to be taking the first stock here today. And, you know, it seems like the old reliable is, you know, what's the pick that's going to be working out for him. I mean, you know, he tried out the Reno. The Reno worked for a little bit here, but he's going to have to switch it up. And I love this pick of the Lucian coming in from Zaevinn, man. And, I mean, he's cooking up right now. Huge on his Art Deco. Hunter crossover. Lucian. But he needs to work and build his lead even more, and that's what he's doing right now with just one single blaster. He's racking up so much damage over onto Faye. Dancing not connecting. Faye seems like they're perplexed right now.
I think perplexed is the right word for this. Invincible Faye here. Well, they brought it back. They took the stock, and they're even emoting it a little bit. But I feel like they're actually feeling confident, because you know, with that great story, you just need 2 or 3 good strings, and then it's already tied back in the game. And the way this has been going, it's back and forth.
Ooh, almost went for Nick special there, but anyways. Fair here, still trying to find some sort of footing. Goes for the side, so the defense from Magyar going to come into clutch here. And like you said, one good string. This can turn it back around for Faye here, but Faye needs to keep Zaevinn on the ropes. One for the sides here. Zaevinn not connecting. Another one not connecting here. Nice combo coming out from Faye. Has him on the ropes of recovery. Finally leads to the knockout, and just like that, Zaevinn taking the second stock out of there. Weapon starving now, goes back onto Viable Blasters, where we saw they opened up with for the start of this game and led to so much success. Your side chick connects
all the way to the end. Followed him. He can't run away from that. He ran right after you.
Yeah, there was no escaping that. No escaping that whatsoever. And just like that, we're going to be having an even game. Once again, it's last stock situation. These guys could have just started on their last stocks.
I need to see Zaevinn win this. I want to see a game 5. I want this entire tournament to be game 5. But Invincible with a stupid great sword is not letting Zaevinn get away with it. I just need to see one good guitar. No, that might be the end of the game. Over.
He wants to celebrate at the end. The run is over from Zaevinn.
The emo at the end is not. No, Zaevinn. That was not a W. That was not.
And just like that, Faye is going to be moving on to our top 8 and going to be going into the elimination quarterfinal side. But still, it was a really close game, but it seems like even the swap wasn't enough to get Zaevinn back in the tournament, get Zaevinn back into the game, and possibly bring that to game number 5. It seems like Faye had to download on Zaevinn completely.